If you have understood up to whatever part you have seen, now let us finally begin after a lot of explanations. At first, there will be displacement time graph. Displacement time graph. Whenever I say displacement time graph or anyone says in physics displacement time graph, then remember displacement S will be plotted in the y-axis and time t will be plotted in the x-axis. So that means if you only take the positive quadrant where y is plus and x is also plus, so displacement is increasing in this side and time is increasing its value this side. Now suppose for example you get a graph like this, then what will you think? Suppose for example at first you get a graph like this, then what you will think? See, in this kind of graph, if you notice this, from here to here if I see the change, from here to here if I see the change, in this interval, in this interval, in this interval, let this be 0, let this be 5, this one be 10, this one be 15, and this one be 20, and this one be 25, this one be 30, and this one be 35 in this way. 1, 2, 3, 4 are in the middle, I have not drawn. Let this be also like this, let this be 5, let this be 10, let this be 15, let this be 20, let this be 25, let this be 30. Now small changes 1, 2, 3, 4 are there. Fine. Now this is whenever they plot the time, they will in the bracket they will tell the unit time, bracket mein s means here seconds, small s, this is big s, bracket mein suppose meter. So that means displacement is in meter, time is in second. If they have given something else, then you have to consider that only. If they would have given hour, then you have to consider hour. If they would have given kilometer, you have to consider kilometer. But here you will consider meter and second. Now if I notice, always notice in this way, there are two ways of noticing. Two ways of noticing and seeing what type of graph it is. What does the graph say? Does the graph say about the motion of the body? Of the body. उस बॉडी के मोशन के लिए ग्राफ को क्या बोलना है? देयर आर टू वेज ऑफ ऑब्जर्विंग इट. फर्स्ट वे, सेकेंड वे. अच्छा, इन फर्स्ट वे जस्ट ऑब्जर्व द चेंजेस. सी फ्रॉम if you join this much, 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 again if you join this and this, so in this interval in 5 seconds 5 meter, in 5 seconds another 5 meter, 10 to 15 is 5 meter, in another 5 seconds there is another 5 meter. So that means we see that the entire graph is in a way so that equal displacements are covered at equal intervals of time. So this is a graph of uniform motion. Another thing that you can do is, see, any graph where you can find out the slope. In this graph also I can find out the slope, and the way of finding out of the slope is from the top or from any point you wish, from any point to any point. Maybe let me draw, otherwise that will become dirty. Same graph I am drawing again, so I am not marking it. Just imagine this one only I am shifting here. Now if you want to take out the slope, from any point to any point you can take and draw a right angle triangle in this way, and then you do perpendicular by base. That means displacement by time, right? Because this is parallel to the displacement axis, so perpendicular will represent the displacement, and this is parallel to the time axis, so time. Because this logic is from where it comes, you know that in a parallelogram or in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. This side is whatever, this side is that only. This side is whatever, this side is that only. So with that logic only you can say, as because this line is parallel to the time axis, so this line will represent time and this line will represent the displacement, and the value you can directly get by joining like this. If the value here is something, suppose it is for example 15, and the value here is something, suppose for example 25, Okay, so you get here 15, you get here 25. Suppose the value is here 5, the value is here 10. Okay, no, wait, yeah, the value is here 15, not 10. 10 will be in the middle. Okay, the value is here 15. So here 15 minus 25, this will be also 10. Here 15 minus 25, this will be also 10. Right, 15 minus 15 minus 5. So it is just like this. Slope is equals to value of y by value of x. So that means slope is equals to value of y in this triangle is 10, or displacement is 10 by time is also 10. So you get 1. So slope is C 1. Now what you have to do is again you find out slope from another point. Means you don't have to draw always 3 times 4 times. Just for your understanding I am drawing so many times. But you can, from one graph only you can do all these things, right? So you can check. Now check maybe check the slope of this entire full thing. This way also you can find out the slope. You will find the value of the slope is coming same from whichever point you do. You do from these 2 points, or maybe you do from these 2 points like this, drawing the triangle, or maybe you do the full thing, this by this you do. Okay, if the value of the slope comes same, if the value of the slope comes same, if the value of the slope comes same, then also uniform motion. But that is in case of displacement by time. Now you can ask me, sir, why uniform motion? Why not acceleration or something like that? Or sorry, uniform velocity. I should say not uniform motion, uniform velocity. And uniform velocity only means uniform motion, that you know. This is also uniform velocity. Sir, why velocity? Why not acceleration or pressure or force, some other physical quantity? Why, if you do this, you always know that it is uniform. Why it is uniform I understood, because always equal interval may equal this. I can say that equal time interval may equal displacement. So it becomes uniform velocity. You know the definition of uniform velocity? Uniform velocity means what? Uniform velocity means equal displacements are covered at equal intervals of time, which is proved here. Again, slope of this graph, displacement time graph, slope of displacement time graph always represents velocity. Sir, why are you saying so? Why not? In slope what you do? Perpendicular by base of the triangle that you have drawn. What does the perpendicular represent? Displacement. What does the base represent? Time. So displacement by time is what? Velocity. So that's why slope is velocity. So slope of a displacement time graph represents velocity. So if the slope comes same at all the points or between all the points, that means velocity is always same. Velocity is always same means what? Is uniform velocity. So slope constant means velocity also is constant. Now the other way you can remember is, this was the second way, by slope. Okay, first way is this one and second is by the slope. Now the other thing, shortcut that you should remember is, a straight line always has the same slope. Always remember that. A straight line always has same slope. Straight line always has a same slope. So straight line में same slope नहीं होगा. तुम किसी भी ग्राफ में, तो ये कैसा बात है, तुम किसी भी ग्राफ में अगर स्ट्रेट लाइन ड्रॉ कर दोगे तो तुम्हारा सेम स्लोप मिलना अनिवार्य है. क्यों? देखो यहाँ पे पकड़ो, स्ट्रेट लाइन जब तुम जो ड्रॉ करोगे, सोचो यहाँ पे तुम परपेंडिकुलर बाय बेस करने वाले हो, इस पॉइंट से इस पॉइंट में निकालने वाले हो, इस पॉइंट से इस पॉइंट में निकालने वाले हो. एक्चुअली क्या रहता है, ये जो एंगल रहता है ना, ये सेम रहता है क्योंकि ये सारे लाइन पैरेलल है, कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल्स होते हैं ये, राइट. अगर ये एंगल सेम रहेगा तो परपेंडिकुलर बाय बेस भी सेम रहेगा. ये ट्रिगोनोमेट्री से आता है हमारा, ठीक है, उतना जानने का ज़रूरत नहीं है. लेकिन स्ट्रेट लाइन का स्लोप हमेशा सेम रहेगा. तो अगर स्ट्रेट लाइन रहेगा, अगर कोई भी ग्राफ हो, डिस्प्लेसमेंट बाय टाइम का ग्राफ है, तुमने अगर स्ट्रेट लाइन ड्रॉ कर दिया, सपोज स्ट्रेट लाइन ड्रॉ किया हुआ है, तो स्ट्रेट लाइन ऐसा हो चाहे ऐसा हो, चाहे देखो चाहे ऐसा हो, ये एक अलग मोशन का है, ये अलग मोशन का है, ये अलग मोशन का है। स्लोप, डिस्प्लेसमेंट टाइम ग्राफ का स्लोप मतलब डिस्प्लेसमेंट बाय टाइम, वो वेलोसिटी दिखाएगा, इसका भी दिखाएगा, इसका भी दिखाएगा, इसका भी दिखाएगा। और जिसका एंगल ज़्यादा होगा, इसका एंगल छोटा है, इसका एंगल बड़ा है, इसका एंगल और बड़ा है, जिसका एंगल जितना ज़्यादा होगा उसका उतना ज़्यादा स्लोप होगा, यानी उसका वेलोसिटी उतना ज़्यादा हाई है। तो अगर तो आपको कोई क्वेश्चन पूछे कि इन ए मोशन, बी मोशन और सी मोशन, और इन द मोशन ऑफ कार ए, बी एंड सी, हुज वेलोसिटी इज हाईएस्ट? Why? Answer is C. Why? Because C is having the highest slope, and slope of a displacement time graph represents what? Velocity. Why? Because it is slope is displacement by time. Suppose for example कोई आपको velocity time graph दे दिया, तो velocity time graph का slope हो जाएगा velocity by time। वेलोसिटी बाय टाइम का मतलब है एक्सीलरेशन, तुमको पता है इनिशियल वेलोसिटी फाइनल वेलोसिटी माइनस इनिशियल वेलोसिटी बाय टाइम, तो वेलोसिटी बाय टाइम ही ना हुआ, वेलोसिटी माइनस वेलोसिटी तो वेलोसिटी ही होता है, वेलोसिटी बाय टाइम इज एक्सीलरेशन, सो स्लोप ऑफ अ वेलोसिटी टाइम ग्राफ रिप्रेजेंट्स व्हाट? acceleration. In this case it is uniform acceleration because slope is same. Understood? So easy way to interact.